Last thing I want to mention is the testimony of Dr. Salg Burgo. Is Burgo. There is a O there. Yeah, Salg Burgo. This doctor, his testimony, he was giving this testimony, when Simon Toko was teaching the student. Remember, here, we spoke that Simon Toko was a teacher, right? And he was teaching students, right? And this student, what they were doing is like a program, is like a course. They were studying, right, for 5 months. So at the end of the course, they were to organize something like graduation ceremony, all those stuff, and all the students, in the graduation, if I can say, ceremony, they were in the congregation. And while they were united, gathered in one place, this elder also came, this doctor, is a Mundele also. This guy came, he was invited, and this is what he said. In front of the whole congregation, this is what he said. This is what he said. Amazola.
At the close of this course program act, the assembly was completely full, and among those present was Dr. Salg Burgo, a German Jew, who in his closing speech said, "Let all of you who are here know that there is among you someone you do not know, a man who once lived in our land of Judah, having been mistreated by our ancestors, crucifying him on the cross today as a punishment. We Jews are scattered all over the world. So there are German Jews, English, Brazilians, and other Jews without land to live. That man whom my Jewish ancestors mistreated is among you today, in your midst and in your color. Very young still, but I don't want to point the finger. He is here among you. He is black like you. Be careful, Africans, especially you natives of Portuguese Congo. This lion is in your midst. They eat, drink, and play together. They're just waiting for the moment marked by their father, Jehovah God. Hold him tight in his arms and belt. Don't let him run away from Africa anymore, because without him, it will be a danger, because the world and the hand of angels and prophets will be turned to ashes. Yalla.
Yalla.
Yalla. Did say this? These men say that. These men said. These men said. A white Jew, he say that. He said, he's with us, he's with you. You all, you eat together with him, you drink together with him, you guys play together, but he's with you. And it was warning. He's black like you. Be careful, African, especially you, native of Portuguese Congo. There is the Belgium Congo, is the Republic of Congo. Portuguese Congo is Angola, that's what colonized by Portugal. And we say Belgium Congo because Congo was colonized by Belgium. And this is what he said. Be careful, African, especially you native of Portuguese Congo. This lion is in your midst. You eat together, drink, and play together. But he's just waiting for the perfect moment to manifest himself. Don't let's run away from Africa anymore, because without him, it will be a danger. Because the world in the hand of the angels and prophet, it will turn into ashes, dust. Because this is what the angels are waiting to do. because of the wicked stuff they see that people are doing to you. You know, when you look to your life, when you look to what's happening, you know, to our people, that's a lot. And guess what? Tanzania cities today, we were speaking about the black people were killed. This is evil. And the Tanzania saw this. And the angel saw this. The prophet, the prophet, they lived once on earth. They were killed. They will revenge themselves against the seed of Kadipemba. And the man who posed them, who calmed their anger, is this one man, this black man, Simon Toko. Because sometimes the angels, they want to act. But they say, Malembe, Malembe, Tukwenda. Wait. Because nobody moves if the Tanzania don't say. So family, Mama Zola, the last point.
He is the Alpha and Omega. When he manifests, we will all run to him. We will follow him, missionaries and non-missionaries, catechists, priests, and Protestants alike, because he will reveal a secret that has long been hidden since the foundation of the world. Colossians 1:26-28.
Yes, this is what he said. Yes, you can prepare, Mazola. This is what he said. Yeah, can you prepare Colossians, Mazola? This is what the man said. This man said that. We didn't say it. This white Jew is the one who say that. That's why we're telling you, the world, they know this. The system, they know this truth, but they hide. And you know why he was telling that? You know, he's here among you. He's a black like you. Why? Because we don't believe it. Even back on those days, people will not believe. People will not believe. That's why this man said, he's a black like you. So be careful, African. Is what he said. Be careful, African, especially you native of Portuguese Congo. Be careful. This is what he said. And this leads us to the previous conversation. He said, be careful. Yes, Pastor Sunda, can you please prepare Matthew 28 and 62? Mama Zola, Colossians 1, please.
This message was kept for centuries and generations past, but now it has been revealed to his own holy people. For it has pleased Nzambi to tell his people that the riches and glory of Isaiah are for you. Gentiles too. For this is the secret, Isaiah lives in you, and this is your assurance that you will share in his glory.
He said, he will reveal a secret that has been hidden since the foundation of the world. That's why, you know, that's why the colonizers, they hate this man, because Montoko used to expose them. He was not afraid of anybody. He was not afraid of anybody. Not afraid. He was a very courageous black man. He will face like this, the Mandela, face to face like this, and tell them slavery is wrong. And tell them what the payment that you guys give to us is cheap. We have to increase the payment. That's why he was always in trouble, because he was speaking the truth. And the problem, our own people, you know what these white men said to our own people, but guess what? Our people, many of them, they denied. many of them. And remember that this agent from Rothschild, he said he was in Africa. He was doing many, many miracles. He was doing many things. He was doing many things, but guess what? Despite all those things that he did, they still doubted him. They still denied him. They still denied him. And so the missionaries, they took advantage from that. And until now, sometimes, when we share this information with, with our people, when you share this information with your family member, what will they say? They are stuck in Christianity. They will stone you. They will fight you. They will shut you down. They will shut you down. And guess what? They are not even interested of reading this kind of stuff. We like to say, let's read. All these things is written in books. Let's read also our history. Let's read. If they gave us the Bible and we accepted, even though, they didn't prove that Isaiah is right, but we accepted. Why can't we accept this truth? It is full of evidences. Evidences is there. If you ask, your Christian family, just ask them one of evidence that Jesus is black, is white. One evidence. There is nothing. There is nothing. One evidence is that the Israelites are white. There is no evidences. There is no evidence. There is none at all. Nothing at all, nothing. But when it comes to us, there is always many evidences, many. Just the way we live. If you look the Bible, you will see. And so today we're giving this information to your family. But unfortunately, our own people still doubt or still resist this message. We from Africa, two sticks must come together. We are just coming here to tell you, brother, he's not white. He was and he's black and he's back in his true color to prove to you that he's the one. Let's just go to Matthew 28. We will see why the United Nations, they did what they did. Matthew 28.
I think it's 27, Brother Nico.
Oh, wait, 27, right? Yes.
27.
Sorry,
Yes.
Thank you very much, Mama Zola. Thank you. Yes.
Now the next day that followed the day of the preparation, the chief priests and Pharisees came together unto Pilate, saying, Sir, we remember that deceiver said, while he was yet alive, after 3 days I will rise again. Command therefore that the sulfur be made sure until the 3rd day, lest his disciples come by night and steal him away, and say unto the people, he is risen from the dead. So the last error shall be worse than the first. Pilate said unto them, Ye have a watch. Go your way, make it as sure as ye can. So they went and made the sulfur sure, sealing the stone and setting a watch.
Yes. They setting a watch. They put 2 guards, right, to look after the place that the Messiah was. Jump to verse 2, brother.
And behold, there was a great earthquake, for the angel of Nzambi descended from heaven, and came and rolled back the stone from the door, and sat upon it. His countenance was like lightning, and his raiment white as snow. And for fear of him, the keepers did shake and became as dead men.
Yes. You see, the Pharisee, they knew that Isaiah said, I will die, but I will come back. So they decided to put God to look after. You know, they like proof. They like to see for them to believe. But when what confused me is that when they see, they will not believe. They like to see for them to believe. But when they see, they do not believe. What a wicked people. You see how these people are? The Pharisees, Sadducees. Brother Situsunda, go ahead. Verse 11 to 15. You look what happened. Those people are evil.
Now when they were going, behold, some of the watch came into the city.
Wait, brother Situsunda. When they put the guard to look after the tomb, they saw the angels, right? They saw the angel, and they stood like dead people, right? And after that scenario, after that powerful event, you know, they went to give a report of what happened. Go ahead, Brother Situsunda. Verse 11.
Now when they were going, behold, some of the watch came into the city and showed unto the chief priests, all the things that were done. And when they were assembled with the elders and had taken counsel, they gave large money unto the soldier.
Wait, they gave what? Wait, Brother Situsunda. You know, after the soldier explained them what happened, they held a meeting. The religious people, you know, the Buddhists, Christian, all these things, they made a meeting. I'm paraphrasing, right? They made a meeting. They made a meeting, all of them. They organized a meeting and they prepared a large sum of money to give the soldier. Blessed son, go.
Saying, say ye, his disciples came by night and stole him away while we slept. And if this come to the governor's ears, we will persuade him and secure you. So they took the money and did as they were taught. And this saying is commonly reported among the Jews until this day.
That's why they do not believe in Isaiah Congo. Because the liar. See, those liars, they change. Oh, the chief priest met with the elders and made their plan. They gave a large sum of money to the soldiers and said, you are to say, in other words, don't say what you saw. You are to say that his disciple came during the night and stole his body while you were asleep. And if the governor should hear of this, we will convince him that you are innocent and you will have nothing to worry about. They paid. You see, family, they paid because of liar, because they were addictive to liar. They paid. They prevented this security guard to tell the truth of what they saw by their own eyes. They saw a powerful miracle. This is the nature, family, of the religious system. That's why the agent from Rothschild, he said, Brother Situsunda, did you listen carefully to what that man said?
Yes.
Can you say a little bit? Can you say it again a little bit? Just a few words.
It was kind of hard to hear it, but I'm gonna have to listen to it
Okay.
after this.
Okay. Yes. You know, Mazzola, go ahead. What did they say, Mazzola?
He spoke about the miracles that were done by this black man. He told about different miracles that he'd heard. They heard that this black man in Africa had done.
See?
And he said that he wasn't supposed to,
Yes.
and he said that he wasn't supposed, they forbid him to speak about these things.
Is there similarity to what to what we read in the scripture? Can you see?
Same thing.
Can you see it?
Mhm.
Yeah, nice.
No. And this time they said they threatened him. If you speak, we will kill you. And
Yeah,
you know,
they didn't offer him. They didn't offer him money. They offered him his life.
death. And you know, when CIA threaten you, they will not just kill you, but your entire family. You, your spouse, or your husband, your children, everything. They will burn you out. They will do. That's why this man kept quiet. But he said, but I wrote in the book. Do you see the same thing, family?
Mhm.
You see it?
Same guideline.
Wow.
See evidence and disputing.
Can you see it? Elder, say it again.
They are seeing the evidence, but they are still denying it.
You see, our own people, they refuse this, you know, what we are speaking when we post on YouTube. Some will say, oh, that's a blasphemy, you know, this and that. They will say many things. They will deny it. But guess what? We are not just speaking about it. We are showing to you the evidences. We have the date, every information, everything is presented. And above all, we told you that the angels and the prophet, they are with us all. They are, if you are here, in a massive way. That you know, the biggest evidence is, wow. And one of the biggest evidences is this one. There were many evidences. When the Mwanda comes down, when they come down, they confirm. They said, oh, this is heavy, you know. They say many things, family. They say many things. They say many things. They just say, he's already here. He just was waiting to manifest. That's why we say, don't confuse presence. Presence and what, Mama Zola?
Manifestation.
They're different. They're different. That's why we stick. We do our best to be righteous. We're not perfect, but we do our best. We do our best. And angels and prophets, they are present to confirm. They are always present to confirm, always present to confirm. Always present. Always present. That's why we spoke about you, about Vatis, all this. And the Catholic Church, they know about Vatis also, they know. But they will never tell this. They know that the Vat is a prophet. They know this truth. If you research, if you go on YouTube, in the internet, and you write Vate, you will see the meaning of Vate, all this that we're presenting to you. And they give, you know, credit to the Latin and the Vatican, all this stuff. So family, don't worry when people shut you down or attack you if you share this kind of message. Don't worry. Don't worry. Because they, you know, because the enemy, they lied. They lied a lot. And right now it is very tough for our people to unlearn what the lies that they inherited. It is very difficult. Renewing of the mind, it is a tough process. Even us, we don't worry. When somebody say, oh, when people doubt about our message, we're like, okay, that's fine. You doubt it? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We have no problem. Let's move on, and we will see at the end who is wrong and who is right. We will see at the end. If this message is not true, we will see at the end. We will see. We will see. People can attack, can do this. It's fine, no problem, no problem. This is false teaching. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's all. We don't argue, family. And we don't try to prove our point. We just say it because this is the truth. So, family, we have to pray for our own brothers and sisters, especially our own brothers. Especially our own brothers. Because it is very sad when we come out to present this message and people still resist this message. That's very sad. Our own brothers. Our own brothers. There is an African proverb that said, when there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. So the enemy, our enemy is our own fellows. When we try to climb, will pull us down. So let's pray for our brothers, Christian brothers, those brothers to think that, he is white, the Messiah is white, and especially those whom, when you try to open your mouth to share this message, hey, even if you don't touch this message, if you just go to the nature of Messiah, they get very mad. Pray for them. Especially before speaking to them, pray for them before you're speaking to them. For the Mwanda Velala to go in advance. And when you go, they will say, yeah, I can see the light us. Because when I read Deuteronomy 28, it seems like it is speaking about us. Dear family, for your patience and for pay attention. Matan Masaka.
Masajulu mwezela pange kota tudisole tuzelese otishima pange tuzelese omishima pange tuzelese omishima alakano wayo lungu ya Jesu ya nzumbi mundu kitena kuimona mundu kitena kuimona mundu kitena kuimona pange ngongo ya tema tusomba baba nzumbi kulengele mumatuta pange kulengele mumatuta pange kulengele mumatuta